everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, it's going to get funky. It's going to get very funky. It looks like we're going to be Japan exclusives 2.0 again. Very, very, very crazy stuff. Expect a ton of figures. Expect a ton of figures. I'm just checking a couple of things before we get started, guys, because I want to make sure that I did something. Let me just make sure of something real quickly, guys, and then we'll get started. I just want to make sure. See, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so we got to do. Just give me a second, guys. I just want to make sure that I have this pulled up. Yeah, I can't find it for whatever reason. Oh, I know why. Duh. There we go. There we go, guys. Now we're cooking. Now we're good. There we go. Okay, good. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right, guys. So, like I said, we got a lot of action already. We got 3 announcements. Crazy one, right? That AVA, Aliens versus Avengers line, comic book line. So, guys, buckle up. In the words of Luch, strap it on. Let's see who's in the house with us tonight. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 15 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here. We got Ron in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Michael, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing!
Welcome. Let's see. Patrick in the house.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, my friend. We got Bao.
How you doing?
Bao. Let's see. We got Warren in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Did you get Wolverine? Not yet, my friend. Sideshow hasn't started shipping yet. So nothing yet. But I'm already looking to get my second one, because there is no way that figure you can only have one of. Obviously, if you're only getting one, you're only getting one. But there is no way that you could just have one. Also, guys, this is an episode, another episode of I Told You So, because remember, I told you that brown suit Wolverine for Deadpool and Wolverine was inevitable. It was a no-brainer figure to call out that it was coming. And something even more interesting regarding that announcement, which we're going to get into. We got Roo.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Rob, my friend, welcome.
I'm doing!
Nice to see you. Welcome. We got Lou.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
What up, my masterful creating T1000 collectors in the words of Oh my god. It's crazy how the words you collect already attached to Joe. Meanwhile, Joe just joined the community last week and he already has a tagline. I wonder where Joe got that tagline. Luch, did you ask him? Let me know if you asked him.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
And maybe brown suit Wolverine, 3-0 rim. Yeah, we're gonna get into all that stuff. We got a lot going on. More in there or not. Yes, Iron Man is up for pre-order already. RSVP for brown suit Wolverine and the AVA Alien Miles is also up for RSVP. Let's see who else is in the house with us tonight. Don't forget that Nefty called out Brown. I know, Nefty did. I'll give you credit for brown suit. Oh, look at that, guys. This, take a picture. Somebody clip this. This never happens. Okay, this never happens. Every time I'm right is usually a battle between me and Bob. It's never really, oh, let me give you your props. It's always like, God, you suck, God. They should kept that. What? Kept what? Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Derek, why are you changing your name? Is this Derek? Is this Derek? Derek, is this you? Just making sure. Why are you changing your name? Confusing me all the time.
I'm doing.
Oh my God. Derek, is this you? Let me know. Here's hoping ordering Brown to Wolverine goes as smooth as Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. So, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed what Sideshow has been doing. I don't know if it's happening to everybody, but it's happening to me. Every time I try to log into my account from my phone, it asks me to verify if I'm a human. So what I'm thinking is happening is that they noticed, or they found out that maybe they had some bots on the pre-orders for, you know, the artists and stuff. So now, again, I'm assuming to avoid the website crashing, they added this layer of, you know, protection. Because again, I've never had to do that ever. All of a sudden recently, and now I got to check, you know, said something. It's check a box says, check if you're human or something like that. It's like, what are you talking about? So something's going on. Prices of brown and tan Wolverine is getting higher in Hong Kong. I bought this morning for 20 shipping now. So yeah, no, it's like I said, it's going to be a really, really popular figure. I don't think it's going to sell out. It's going to, so I told you guys, I think last stream, I said it may be a problem because a lot of people are getting two of them. The problem is it's a Marvel figure, right? They made 1 billion of them. So that's the thing. Are they going to sell out? Are they going to be rare? I doubt it. But at the moment, it is the hottest thing out there. You know, so that's why I said it may be an issue. Again, it's a Marvel, so I don't think so. But something could happen with that figure. It's 456 plus 52 on pop. All right, so let's get started right away, guys, because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to go over. So first and foremost, we got this beauty. Okay. So we got Sub-Zero Fractal armor. Okay. So I don't even have my Mark IV Fractal Iron Man yet. Sideshow hasn't shipped mine yet. The reason why this is exciting is because the repaints with this armor are going to look insane. You guys, for those who have the original Fractal already, you already know what that figure is about. I don't know yet because I don't have it. But I can tell you right now, the way that the paint applications are going to look on this type of armor, insane. If they didn't think that, they wouldn't have bothered repainting the Fractal. But they know what it's going to do to the figure. They know what it's going to do to the paint. They know what it's going to do to anything they put this this armor on, right? So now, anything special, anything different, anything new? Absolutely not, right? Now, what is going to make you buy this? If you like the paint, if you like the style, nothing more. Again, there's no head sculpt, there's nothing fancy, there's nothing new besides, again, the brand new Fractal armor. That's it. Articulation wise, all the same. The one thing that I'm actually really excited about is, let me show you guys real quickly, because this is what is going to look even better. So for the white one, for those who don't know, for the white one, remember there's a white, vision. So imagine a vision, a white vision next to that fractal armor. Beautiful. So I posted this today. So this is the original Sub-Zero armor, right? The Mark 7 plastic Sub-Zero suit, Sub-Zero version, whatever they want to call it, right? But right after that, they gave us the black stealth. It's just, Mark 7 stealth mode. Is what this is called. So that's what I'm looking forward to now, to have the contrast of both, the black and the white one. So that's why it is exciting, right? It is a new armor. It is a new, again, the fractal, meaning the fractal. It is a new armor. It is a new body. But again, it's all paint application. I pre-ordered mine immediately. It's up already on Sideshow. It is 415. 2,500 pieces limited, available. Like I said, mine was pre-ordered last night, immediately as soon as it went up. Why did this go up first? I have no idea. I'm assuming they're making more of these than the brown suit Wolverine and the alien figure, but again, we won't know until they're up. Apparently in Hong Kong, we got 400 of each ready to go. So you got 400 brown suit, 400 of these, and 400 of the Miles Aliens figures, which, again, it's happening more frequently. If you guys have been paying attention, for whatever reason, these Hot Toys exclusives are usually just ready to go. Again, how? Who the hell knows? But it makes sense because the Fractal armor is nothing new. It's already released, right? All they have to do is repaint it. Which is why I'm telling you the stealth one is also coming, because that's all they got to do. Fully deployed air flaps. So again, nothing new here. If you have the fractal, special fractal armor design with metallic iridescent finish. So again, nothing new. They said this for the fractal armor as well. So besides the paint application and the little gold pieces, there's nothing new here. The base. How many times have we gotten this base already?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
And not only with Iron Man, but with multiple figures. The entire Flash line, right? The Flash movie line, all came with these bases. Every single the Batman, the regular Batman, the Ben Affleck Batman, the Flash, Supergirl, everybody came with that same base. So again, strictly repaint. I love it. I can't wait to get it. Like I said, I pre-ordered this thing immediately because to me, these Iron Man are, again, the repaints are the best. And also, guys, I don't think this is going to happen 1,000,000% accurately, but they could start. Because remember, I don't think that this Mark 7 Sub-Zero and the Mark 7 Stealth were from the Iron Man Mark 3 movie. I'm telling you, I don't think so. I don't remember them being that movie. So it's most likely just a repaint, right? Some type of just repaint of these Mark 7s, right? I'm talking about the original ones. Now, right? They could start using armors like these, right? Like the Fractal, the Mark III, right? Whatever they feel like using, to start repainting some of, I'm not saying all of them, but some of the Iron Man 3 marks, right? From the House Party Protocol. Some of those. So again, who knows? It's a possibility. Anything's possible at all times with Hot Toys. So just keep that in mind. Look how beautiful that gloss, that shine, that reflection of the light looks on this piece. Like I said, if you have a white vision and you do a photo shoot with these two, epic. Epic, epic, epic. Who ordered this already? Let me know, guys. Let me know. I want to know who's getting this already. Let me know in the chat because I want to know who is getting this. Let's see. Pop changed the shipping now at 90. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Ash, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Wayne, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome. I do like the gold. Absolutely. The gold is what makes it beautiful. That's what gives it life. Because the original one, right? The one I just showed, this one, as you can see, it's just white and gray mostly. Right? There's really no accents. There's a little, metallic here. That's about it. It's not really gold. So that's why it's that much more appealing, that much more nicer looking. Again, articulation, nothing new here. What if Fabs was don't be racist, okay? Chris, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing.
Welcome. They know how much competition for Iron Man variants. They know not much competition for that Iron Man suit probably won't sell out. Well, the original Fractal, 3,000 were made. They're still available on Sideshow. 3,000 is a lot. If you guys remember everything, not everything, the things that have been sitting up to date, up to now, that has been a limited release, okay, has been anything that had a 3,000 piece limit. So the Fractal is still available right now because there's a 3,000 piece, again, the highest number so far. I think they've done either 3,500, if I'm not mistaken. I think maybe even 4,000. Something was teased with a 4,000 recently. But as of right now, 3,000 is a very high number. Okay? It is not a 1,500. It is not a 1,200. It is not 1,000. It is 3,000. So it's a high number. It's a high number for a very expensive figure, right? 400 plus. So is it going to sell out? Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, it's still available on Sideshow. It will sell out. Now, this one, 2,500. Okay, right here. Limited edition, 2,500. Less than Fractal. Different paint application than Fractal. More appealing paint application than Fractal. Even though when Fractal came out, everybody was going crazy over it. Oh my God, look at this thing. Because of the design of the suit, of the actual mark. Right? Now you have that mark with an amazing paint application. People are going to want it. Now you have less. Just because they're sitting for a little bit, and I feel like Fractal's been sitting now a decent amount, doesn't mean they're not going to sell out. It just doesn't mean that at all. So no need to queue up. Well, nothing for this. But remember a couple weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago now, when things that were already that we had RSVP'd for were just being put up on the website, and you were just ordering it as they came up. There was no text message. There was no warning. There was no notification. They were just up. And if you weren't on top, I want to say Gregor was one of them. Right, the recent batch that just came out, they were just up on the website. There was no warning on them. So, what is the point of the RSVP? Right, for John Wick, what are we expecting for John Wick? I'm expecting a text message for the artisan. Right? Does it mean you're going to have one? Not necessarily. So be on top of the website as much as possible, guys, so you don't miss out on whatever it is that you're looking for, that you need. The Iron Man and Pop Collectibles versions plus 50%. Gotcha. Where's Johnny? I'm telling you. So, guys, as you can see, Rudy is the new Ash. Ash is done with Deadpool. And now we have Rudy asking about Johnny. So get used to it, guys. It's all about Wolverine for me. Then Iron Man fans are going to 25 thirds, then pay 15. Damn, that's a lot.
Hello!
Guys, hit the like button. There's 22 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Harold. Where have you been?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Harold. Albert, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Nice to see you. Gustav, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing!
Welcome. I've had many white vision. Oh my God. You sound like Luch. That's something Luch would say. I already pre-ordered this today. Yep. You get it in 3 days, October 5th. Sideshow will take. Well, no. I mean, I think everybody at this point knows that when you pay when you overpay, right? When you overpay for overseas product, right? That's why you're overpaying. You're overpaying because you know you're going to get it immediately, right? You don't need to, again, depending on where you order from, right? So the perks of doing so, right? Of overspending from overseas, right? You buy from Pop Collectibles, right? Why would you buy from there? Because number one, you would hope that they have it in hand. And once they have it in hand, guess what? They're going to ship it to you right away. Sideshow is a different world. You know, if we're dealing with Sideshow, we have to wait until they get the item from China. So that's what we have to wait as long as, we have to wait. But, another thing, for example, obviously I don't know your budget. I don't know where you spend, how much money you make. I don't know any of that, right? It is what it is. But a person who is buying a lot of Hot Toys constantly, and not only Hot Toys, but other stuff, other 1/6 scale stuff, right? It is not affordable. Again, depending on your budget, depending on a lot. It is not practical and affordable to do that with every single figure. Again, people do it all the time. God bless them. They know that if you're going to make a video, and if you're a YouTuber, right, and you're going to make a video off of this figure, you need to have that figure immediately, or else your video is useless. So you have to spend a little bit more to be able to benefit from that overspending, because that's the only reason why you would spend. Obviously, if you want the figure that much faster, that's your problem, right? But a lot of people overspend overseas to make these videos so they could get some of that money back with, depending on how well their video does. So I understand that. For example, shout out to TK429. This is what he does. He's a YouTuber. He has to get every single figure from overseas. His videos would be useless if he got them after everybody. Like, for example, if he did videos as late as I do them, his channel would be useless. Why would anybody watch? I get how many views a figure? Barely 100, because I do my video weeks after the figure's out. Again, I do it for myself. I don't do it for anybody. Whoever wants to watch, cool. If you don't, cool. It is what it is, right? But as a YouTuber, that's a different conversation. So that's when it's either, you're overpaying to get that video out, or you just got it like that you just buy, from overseas. Or option number 3 is you're not buying everything that Hot Toys makes. Therefore, you can afford to pay overseas pricing here and there. So, for example, let's say you ordered Fractal today from Pop Collectibles, right? So according to Hot Toys, there will be 400 pieces of each announcement available. So what that means is Pop Collectibles is going to be sending you one of those figures, one of those 400 figures immediately. So you're paying for that. That's why it's that much more expensive. If you pay attention, go look at any given figure on Pop Collectibles that's been out for weeks already or months already. Slightly lower in price. Slightly, because they're very expensive. Slightly lower in price. Why? The hype is over. So that's why they raise those prices, because they know that if you're going to buy it day one, you're most likely going to make a video. So you're paying to get that quick to make that video. So, so that's why, to me, it is not practical. I have gotten, plenty of figures day one. I can't do that all the time. It is not practical for me. I get too much stuff to be, buying overseas over and over. It's not for me. This is just a beautiful, absolute. No, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's going to look beautiful on the shelf. It's going to look beautiful, beautiful. Blinken, my friend, welcome. We didn't need enough. That's the thing. That's the other side of the coin. It's like, all right, we get it. But again, this is not going to stop. This is not going to stop. Your only option is what? Don't look at it. But it's getting to that point. And again, I love every Iron Man that comes out. I love every repaint on it. But it's like, yo, like, this is it. Like, this is going to be it. So they come out with a new fancy armor. And then it's like, all right, repaint on top of repaint on top. That's what I mean with redundancy. That's what I mean with repetition. That's what I mean with the Clone Wars too. Same exact business model with the clones and the stormtroopers. Literally. So it starts getting a little annoying. Again, all you can do is not buy. They're not making this for you. They're making it for whoever wants to buy it. If you don't like it, guess what? This wasn't meant for you. But it does get annoying. Let's see. I will be getting this. Have not pre-ordered yet. Mark for practice. So yeah. Yep. Correct. Chris, my friend, welcome. I'm doing. Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. Let me see. Harold says it was a Commander Cody and the Airborne Trooper that went up. Oh, there you go. So, and they were RSVP'd because I remember that 100%. So, be very careful if you're looking. And I can tell you, the issue is most likely going to be Brown Suit Wolverine. I can tell you, the Miles to me, and we're going to get into all this, the Miles looks sexy as hell to me. But the popular character out of those three announcements is Brown Suit. Hey, who said I was done? 19 likes. Thank you guys. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. There's 26 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. Bradley Garlic.
Hello.
Welcome. Screw this Iron Man. I want that Wolverine. I'm about to unbox the Artisan. Oh, look at that. If you had a camera, I would have you do a live unboxing, you garlic peasant. Moo!
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Hello, community of collectors. I'm only getting 3 brown Wolverines for sure out of the new 3. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. The most popular out of the 3 is Brown Suit. So that could be an issue. Again, I don't know how many they're going to make. They could give us 3,000 knowing the popularity. They could give us 2,000. They could give us 1,500. I have a feeling it's going to be a high number between 2,000 and 2,500. Again, it could be anything. It could be anything because they know that people want this figure. And so, you know what I mean? And what did they do to the figure? We're going to get into it in a second. I got a waitlist conversion artist. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people did today. A lot of people got lucky today. I saw the posts. People got lucky. Carlo, my friend, welcome. Nice to see you.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome, welcome. Oh, my jazzer, this guy. El Fierre, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
We're going to get there, my friend, in a little bit. I'm going for this Iron Man brown suit Wolverine. That Miles. I got the Force of Blade Runner. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He likes telling us what he gets, guys, but he never sends you anything. Imagine. Best friends. Best friends.
This is my boy.
Oh man. Let's see who else is 21. Thank you guys. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Bonus, order that pop collectibles and have zero clue when they actually ship. What do you mean, Bob? Explain yourself. Explain what that means, Bob. Joe, look at this guy. Just back from treatment for the HIV. Welcome.
Hello!
Guys, also, Joe is finally learning what it's like to be a garlic in this community. Somebody stole his Predator pictures, okay? Somebody stole his Predator pictures, posted them in a Predators group, didn't tag his Canada ass, and he was fuming. He was so upset. He was like, you could hear the Rocky music in the background. He's like, da da da. He's like, I'm gonna mess somebody up. Somebody stole my pictures. Da na na. He almost cried. You guys should have seen him. He made a video. He's like, I can't believe this community would steal my pictures. I can't stand these people. This is what happened. I told you. You went everywhere. You got AIDS, and now you can't handle the symptoms like I told you on the post. This is what happens when you want clout. When you want clout, you have to deal with the consequences. So you can't cry over somebody stealing your pictures. It is part of the hobby. I have somebody made an entire page with my name on it. An entire page. You don't believe me? Go look at it. I reported it to Facebook. They didn't do shit. The guy's sitting there collecting members, collecting subs, collecting followers. And I've reported it at least 15 times. And guess what happened?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So now you know. Stop looking for AIDS and herpes and genital warts everywhere. Okay? Stay humble. Put a shirt on. Okay? And just relax. Just relax. Okay? Oh my God. Blinken says, I believe Hot Tubs already announced there will be 3,000 of the... Oh, there you go. So, and I will be trying... So there you go. So again, they know the popularity, so that makes sense. I knew it was going to be a high number already because it only makes sense that they're going to give us a lot of that figure. Very simple. If they did 3,000 with this guy, not 3,000, 2,500 with this guy, you're going to tell me that they're not going to do more with a more highly wanted character? You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Oh, Renato in the house. Look at this arepa guy.
I'm doing!
Unbelievable, Patacon. Patacon, I just got here and I heard someone got plastic kids. Yep, that's Joe. That's Joseph. Joseph Copertino. Okay. This guy. Definitely infected. Definitely double vax. Don't go near him, okay? No, he's always topless in the groups. Like, we get it, okay? We get it. You take steroids. We get it, okay? You don't need to rub it in. Oh my God, imagine this is a oh my God. Oh my God, this guy. Patacon brothers. Imagine. So, all right. On to the next. So here we are, guys. So as you can see, we got the brown suit, like I told you guys. Let me see if they mention how many pieces will be made here. 3,000 units. So yes, you are correct. Whoever just said that, I want to say it was, who was it? Who said that? Blinken. So 3,000 units. So again, there you go. Had to be a high number. Like I said, I didn't even know that was the number, but it only makes sense that they're going to give us a high number because they know that everybody wants this figure. So that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing that at least on Sideshow, we don't have to go crazy because usually at numbers of 2,500, 3,000, it's usually not a problem for those who really actually want the figure. So that's a good thing. As a figure, though, very basic. As you can see, it looks awesome, right? The suit, again, very basic. Not much to the suit at all, right? Very, very plain. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's inaccurate. It's just, I'm telling you guys what it is. It is a very, very plain suit. They gave him that pointy shoulder look that he had in the movie as well, which is good. As you can see, same exact, what do you call it? Same exact arms from the yellow one, from the yellow Wolverine, the yellow suit. The one thing, as you can see again, articulation, they're showing you same exact body as the yellow Wolverine. No need for it to be different in any way, shape, or form. Another thing about this figure is this right here. The expression, okay? The expression that they try to get. I'm going to pull it up real quickly just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is what they were trying to get at. Okay, shout out to Bob for the image. So this is what they were looking to achieve, right? Which I believe you still can. If you roll the eyes up enough, as you can see, you have a lot of white here compared to here. If you raise the eyes a bit more, I believe you could get that. You could get that expression. So I don't think the head sculpt looks bad. I don't think it looks off. I think, again, the pictures may not look the greatest, but the figure, the head sculpt is great. Another thing, what I told you guys was going to happen. What did they do to the head sculpt? They changed the head sculpt. There was absolutely, and I told you guys that. I told you there was no way they're going to make Brown Suit looking exactly the same as Age of Apocalypse, exactly the same as TVA, exactly the same as Yellow Wolverine. It ain't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. And here we are. It didn't happen. They had been reusing the same head sculpt a couple times. General Kenobi, Mando Kenobi. 007, James Bond, Battle Damage, Tuxedo, clean version. TVA, Wolverine, Yellow Wolverine, TVA version, same exact head sculpt. One is clean, one is Battle Damage. Age of Apocalypse, same exact face as Yellow Wolverine, completely different everything else. So you could only get away with so much. Reusing head sculpt wise, you can only get away with so much. That's why they had to. That's why I told you guys they have to tweak the expression, because using the head sculpt twice is one thing, especially if you Battle Damage when you clean one up. Nobody's gonna really complain about that. But to give you clean, no, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Another thing, guys, regarding this figure, again, looks beautiful. Look at the veins. Look at the veins on the head sculpt. How sick is that? So again, anything that you don't like about these images, blame the blogger. Do not blame Hot Toys, because this has nothing to do with Hot Toys. Look at that. Looks great. Looks very, very good. Separate rolling eyes. Here is with the mask on. This is, we didn't see this in the movie, but obviously they have to add that because in the comics he did wear the mask. So that's why they had to add this. These are the same exact mouth plates for the Yellow Wolverine. They don't have to do anything new regarding that because it's supposed to be the same looking guy. Now, okay, as you can see, they're giving you the reflection of the Hulk again from the movie. but this is also from the comic. Okay, so this is the right fist with detachable claw reflecting Hulk's face. Now, be very, very attentive to what I'm about to say. Okay, so as you can see, they're showing you the reflection with the open mouth. Okay, as you can see, you got fist, open hand, and then the special one. Now pay attention, guys. Pay close attention. What do I tell you guys all the time regarding teases?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Okay? As you can see, two things could be going on here. Okay? So, number one, obviously, the photo shoot makes sense to why they would do something like this. Okay? Why they would add a tease of the Hulk happened in the movie. So you could say, well, they're only using it for the photo shoot, which it's a huge possibility. I tell you guys all the time. The problem is that if they weren't planning on making a new Hulk figure, they would have showed you the entire Hulk figure with Wolverine in front of him doing this. Why? Because the figure is already made anyway. So there's no need to hide it. Also remember that the Hulk appeared in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. Fully appeared in the movie. Okay? Not like they just showed you this and we assume that, it's the Hulk because we see the reflection. No. You saw the entire Hulk. The one thing you didn't see was his face, because the whole point of not showing you his face was for us to see it in the reflection of the claws. What do I think is going to happen? Remember, for the new movie, Doomsday and Secret Wars, the Hulk, the original Angry Hulk, not Professor Hulk, the original Crazy Hulk is coming back. I don't know if you guys heard this. It's a fact. He's coming back. They don't know why or how, but they're talking about Mr. Negative being in the movie, and so therefore, in the Spider-Man movie, apparently Mr. Negative is in the movie, and so he, because of the power that he's got, he manipulates the Hulk like Wanda did, and he becomes Rage Hulk again. So again, what does this mean? What I think Hot Toys is going to end up doing with this Hulk is this. We saw that they made a brand new Hulk body for the Red Hulk, which was not the same size as the original Avengers Hulk, Green Hulk. It was not the same size as the original Age of Ultron Hulk, which was the exact same body as the original Avengers Green Hulk, right? Remember, one was green, one was yellow. Remember that the Age of Ultron Hulk came with the torso, the smashing torso, 2 head sculpts. The original Avengers one only had 1 head sculpt, 1 body. What do I think they could do? 2 things. Re-give us the Hulk, Avengers Hulk, which, remember, this was a green Hulk, not a yellow Hulk. So Avengers 1 Hulk with, as you can see here, Avengers Age of Ultron angry head sculpt. Because remember, that figure came with 2. Green Hulk came with 1. This expression reflecting off the blades is not the expression off of the Avengers 1 Hulk. It's from the alternate head sculpt from the Age of Ultron Hulk. Therefore, all they got to do is what? Paint it green, like the original Hulk colors. Obviously, we already have this body. There's really no need to update it. People want seamless, but it is what it is. So because of the fact that the figure appeared in the movie fully, right? Again, we didn't see the face. That's all we didn't see. We saw the back of the head. We saw the body. We saw everything. We just didn't see the face because of the reflection. So do not sleep on this Hulk figure because it will most likely get made. It'll be easy money for them. There's no need to do anything different. There's no need to update anything because that Hulk, Age of Ultron Hulk head sculpt matches this exactly. Same exact mouth open expression, which is why it would work perfectly fine. Remember this conversation. Do not be surprised like you weren't told that this Hulk is coming. Let me see who else is in here. Faz loves trash. Oh my God. Bradley. Brad the inner guy. Brad the inner guy. He's the inner peasant garlic knot butthole, is what he is. Ash, you're excited for this Wolverine. Brad, don't you diss it. You guys. That Wolverine is fire. Look at this guy. Christian with the selfishness. Never gives me anything.
Hello!
How are you, my friend? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Keaton Car 89, welcome. General question. I just bought the Back to the Future 3 Marty. Would you get the same movie doc or shake it up for a different look? See, that one is tricky because that Marty has a specific look that doesn't really go with any other Doc Brown. It doesn't really go with the yellow jacket, right? It doesn't really go with the white coat Doc Brown, because it's supposed to be like a Western look to that Marty. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Nobody's going to see it but you. Nobody's going to be looking at your shit but you. You're the one who's got to live with that combination if you decide to go that route. But to me, I could never be like, yo, this doesn't even go. You know, again, only because of the outfit, right? He's supposed to be some cowboy looking thing. And Doc Brown in the first one or the second one are nothing like that. So that would be my only issue. That's why I would never do that. But again, if it has to do with money and you can't afford whatever, then if you need the figure just to complete it, then get the figure, right? But it's just not going to look good because it's two completely different worlds of outfit. Now, if you said that with, for example, Marty 2, you could put Marty 2 with Doc Brown 1 and Doc Brown 2. No problem. Marty 1, you could do Marty 1 with with Doc Brown 1 and Doc Brown 2. No problem. Because the outfits are more close together, right? They're regular clothes rather than something that, you know, you're back in the past wearing cowboy stuff to modern outfit. It doesn't mesh. At least for me. Does he have big veins? This guy. I called it. Probably because you're obsessed with the movie. So I believe you. I'll give you that one. This is the first one you call Ash. I've called every other one, but you called this one. Oh my God. Let's see. Look at this guy, Joe. With the he's what we call a channel expert. Okay, you know how you have group experts. He's a channel expert. Oh my God! If it has a clause, the hook in the clause. I said that. Oh no, I remember. No, but I remember also William. Shout out to William. He had done the clause immediately after the movie, and then I said, yeah, I said that makes sense too. So I called it, and then I let you have it. Oh, Thule. That's because you don't have social media, you garlic nut. Bobby, you still here? I missed 1.0 Hulk. I hope that. No, I'm telling you, they wouldn't do it this way. They wouldn't do it this way if it wasn't coming. So, like I said, remember this conversation. I already looked at the arm. This is going to be nothing new. This is not going to be a new body. This is not going to be anything different whatsoever. So don't start with, oh, it's seamless. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. No, it is the exact same body that we already got. Okay. I'd find a way putting the face reflection on the claws, but he was gray then. Again, this is for the movie specifically, right? This look is for the movie specifically. If you want to create something else, I'm assuming it's possible because, like I said, William, he did this on his own before this figure was even announced. Like weeks ago, he did this when the movie came out, I believe. Actually, months ago when the movie came out. So he did it. I don't know how. I'm assuming he did some type of paper printout and then he glued it to the blade. I don't know, but it is possible to make it obviously however you want. Yo, this gold coin that comes with Dark Oak Empire. Yep. No, they're really nice, those coins. Really nice. In chat, Mark Ruffalo has to go as the Hulk. He stinks. And the 3-0 first blood figure coming so beautiful. Oh, I had a whole situation with not 3-0, but Sly Stallone shop. Wearing the flag and the jacket, you're looking for trouble around here. Research about that and my DeLorean will be Blitzway and third-party yellow and red dot coming out. Oh, I gotcha. The more merrier, Keaton, get them all. See? Channel expert. I'm telling you guys. When is Hot Toys version patch coming? Got the Social Toys one. I want the Hot Toys one. Well, as you can see now, we got this. Are they still going to make that? It's always possible. I don't think it's crazy to think so. I still think it's doable. I still think because of the fact that it's an easy figure to make, they have to do it. Right? The problem is for that head sculpt specifically, they have to do an entire new head sculpt. An entire new head sculpt, an entire new hairdo. Obviously, you got to sculpt the eye patch unless you don't want to do it sculpted, which again, I don't think they would because the whole point is to have him permanently, closed, not lifted up and have, show his face. So that's the only problem now. Because it's so different. I don't know. At this moment, I don't think so anymore. But again, I'm still holding out hope because it's a very simple figure. It's a plain tux suit. That is it. In white. They're doing it in black for James Bond. So you're going to tell me they can't get the fabric in white and just make me a white tux for this patch? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. But again, now at this point, I don't know. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the walking? Joe, this is not the channel for that. You're no longer an expert. You're a peasant now. Aloki Cafe, welcome. I'm doing. How to just give us the power loader. Don't get ahead of yourself. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay? We are getting there. So don't go anywhere because we're going to get into that conversation specifically, which is crazy why you even bring that up. Let's see. 25 likes, 3 floors. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. See, Ash, I remind... those arms don't really look very familiar to me. Could it be behind the mask? Could it be me? This guy. Unreal. So, guys, again, stay tuned for that Hulk, because it looks like it is inevitable, guys. But again, a very basic Wolverine figure here. As you can see, this is easy money in the bank. The yellow Wolverine figure is a lot better in every way, shape, or form than this. Meaning, right, the suit, the accessories, the, everything. Right? Obviously, it's the same body, pretty much same head sculpts, but outfit-wise, this is very, very, very blah, very plain, very cheap. Not much going on with it at all. Not much detail, not much design to it, not much not much intricacy to it, not much detail, little design. Again, I'm not saying that this is wrong. I'm not saying that they didn't do it right. No, it's just what it is. It's a very plain, very boring suit. Obviously, again, the meaning of the figure is what has everybody going crazy over it, not the suit, right? Obviously, the color of the suit, right? The brown suit, the brown aspect of the suit is what makes the figure, wanted, not the design of the suit. And again, I'm not saying that people don't like the suit. You can love the suit all you want. To me, this is very boring. Again, compared to the yellow one, at least. And now, guys, just saying my most disappointing accessory with a release figure was the Winning Martian figure. Fawn's hands was not. Gotcha. Faz Joe's. You guys are crazy. All right, guys. And now for the interesting announcement. So this one, let's see how many they got going. So 1,500 units. Okay. So what does that tell you right there? And this is what I mean. Why would they do 3,000 for Wolverine and 1,500 for this?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
The popularity of it. They know that brown suit is a very iconic character. They know that people lost their minds during the movie. That's why it had to be made in that amount, 3,000. People would be very upset if they missed out on that. So what does that tell you? It tells you that Hot Toys is catering to a limited market, right? The people who like that limited stuff, but they're manipulating the amount of limited to higher numbers when it's beneficial to them. The figure's not going to be any cheaper. So whether they make 2,000 or 3,000, the figure's going to be the same amount of money, which is not going to be cheap because it's limited. They're banking with this limited shit. Banking. So now we got 1,500 of this guy, right? So again, comic book line. So completely different world of figure, right? Now, to me, this is very different. This is very cool. I didn't even know this was a comic, okay? Let me show you guys what this is even from, okay? So as you can see, there is an entire line of comics for this Aliens versus Avengers. So as you can see, this is one cover here. Iron Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, and you can see here an alien, most likely the Queen, right? If not, it's just another alien. Now here, another cover. You got the Hulk, you got Black Panther, you got Iron Man, Captain America, Miles Morales, and this looks like it could be also Captain Marvel with a different colored suit. Right? So that's the second cover. This is a third cover here with Iron Man and another xenomorph. Okay? This is the cover of what we're getting now. As you can see, Alien vs. Avengers, Miles with that alien on the chest, right? With the face hugger on the chest, and then fighting all these aliens. So it looks like it's a thing. It looks like it's been happening for a bit already. So it is not something out of left field. It is not. I mean, again, I don't know how popular it is. I never heard of it, but it is not something, that just came out yesterday. Now, another thing, for those who have been following the Spider-Man 2 video game comic book line, not comic book, the video game line, what other figure that is going to be coming out very soon looks like this?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Let me know if you know in the chat what other figure that's going to be coming out soon looks like this. So as you can see, again, beautiful suit, very, very clean white suit. The design of the alien on the chest is beautiful. The webbing, nothing new. All that hard plastic stuff. Look at these pieces of alien that you could pick up as if you're throwing them. You could attach the face hugger to the back or the front of the suit, which is sick. Look at this. The entire face hugger is removable, as you can see. So you could attach it to the front or the back of the figure. As you can see right now, it's completely removed. The logo is purple for Miles Morales. But look at that. Look at that. He's got new webbing, it looks like, to wrap around the xenomorph head. This base looks like it's from the Romulus figures, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe slightly different, but that style, that look. Again, a xenomorph head like the Samurai Predator style. So that's probably what's happening here, guys. Remember that the Predator, the Samurai Predator, came with a head sculpt like this for the Predator to hold in his hand. So because the Samurai Predator was made again, remember it was reissued with the crest on top, this is most likely why they're doing this, right? To reuse the pieces from that figure. Guarantee that that's what this is happening. Now, pay attention to the eyes, guys. You got black eyes here. You got white eyes here. So the other figure that is being made by the video game line is Anti-Venom. Looks exactly like this. Obviously, the symbol on the chest is different, but it is an all-white figure just like this from the Spider-Man 2 line. So where is this from? They reused the material for the Anti-Venom figure. Most likely the exact same body too. So they got two figures out of one material. Okay? Again, look at the face hugger. That is badass. That is beautiful. I'm assuming this is most likely magnetic. It has to be to stay on there. Look at that. As you can see, wired face hugger tail. You can wrap it around as if it was a symbiote, which is really, really nice. You can even see the detail on the hands. Very, very cool. So the thing about this Spider-Man figure is it appealing? Absolutely. Is it good looking? Absolutely. Right? Does it make you want it? It makes me want it real bad. So the thing is, how deep are they going with this? Are they going to continue going with this? If you guys pay attention, they haven't really been completing comic book lines like they do MMS, right? Like they do for movies, right? They haven't done that for comic, really. They've done it for VGM. Look at Spider-Man, the video game Spider-Man 1 has about 8 figures at least. Spider-Man 2 has about 6 at least. So video games are completing. MMS are completing. TMS are completing. Comic book, not so much. So that's what I'm saying. How deep are they going with this? Who the hell knows? But as a figure, this thing is beautiful. This thing is badass. This is what Luch likes. He loves this. Anytime he looks for a figure, he's like, does it have my what do you call it? My Mandingo. So I could tell you he's going to pre-order this immediately. Luch, are you here? Let me know if this is sized perfectly for you. I don't know if you like double XL. Mike is gonna he's gonna have a field day. Fat collects anything and everything. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. You drive 35 hours for a figure from 1776. Okay, let's not talk about who collects anything, Joe. Okay, let's just be respectful. Let's just be respectful, okay? Oh my God. Let's just be respectful, Joe. Let's see. Fabs is Mike did one. Oh, Bradley. Ghost Spider. Agreed. Brad Rami, look at Brad. You guys are disrespectful. Fab is now a comic connoisseur. I know more than you, and you own every single issue. I know more than you. That's why I'm the god and you're the garlic. Ah, Dooley. Oh man. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Went back. He was like, Mr. George Washington, how do you like this new what do you call it? This new Kyle Reese. Oh my god, this guy. Joe. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. See, they started, they throw the first stone, they poke, but then when I unleash, then oh, he's so mean all the time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So again, guys, very, very appealing. Again, most likely the exact same material for the anti-venom figure. So don't be surprised when it's released very soon that it looks kind of like, because it most likely is. But again, sexy figure, articulation wise, as you can see, figure base with xenomorph remains, accessories. That alone, this diorama base alone is one of the things that will make you want this figure if you're an Alien fan. So 3 display modes, as you can see, holding the face hugger, one attached in the back, the other attached in the front. So very, very, very cool display modes. Bendable, wired, embedded. So as you can see, you could bend it. You could wrap it around your forearm, wrap it around your arm. Very, very cool. So interchangeable eyepieces. As you can see, you get a set of black and you get 2 sets of white. I'm assuming one is more closed. Yeah, this one's more closed. That's why you see more black. And these are the regular standard open eyes, which, as you can see, has less black than here. But yeah, guys, beautiful, beautiful figure, sexy figure. The reason why I believe they made only 15 of these is because they know that this is not something popular. They know that a lot of people don't care for this stuff. A lot of people, I can tell you, a lot of people don't even know that this is even a comic book. I can tell you that right now. So they see this and they go, what the hell is this? Who asked for this? I can tell you it's a sexy figure. It's a really nice figure. The reason why they're only doing 1,500 is because they know that people aren't going to, something like this, if they made 3,000, would most likely sit for a while. It's not your mainstream anything. It is a very niche comic. I can tell you that. I've never even heard of any of it. So that's what I'm saying. So they to be safe, they figured, you know what? Let's just make 1,500. Those 1,500 will sell. You better believe it. Now, guys, real quickly, let's go over. This guy was out. This guy was announced by 3-0, already up for pre-order. This is the John Rambo field jacket version, right, from First Blood, the Rambo First Blood movie, right? So this is, again, 3-0, finally made the green jacket version. Sly Stallone Chop has made this about 3 times already. It does not look like this at all. That's why I don't have it. I need this look for my Rambo collection. So I was waiting for somebody to make it. Here is 3-0 making it. It looks incredible. It looks great. I can tell you from owning every single Rambo by 3-0 already, this is going to be great. I am not expecting anything bad. I am not expecting anything to be off, wrong in any way, shape, or form. 3-0 has been killing it with everything they're making. So I was just waiting for this to finally complete everything. Right now, I have everything from Rambo by Hot Toys, except this one because I refuse to buy it because it looks like crap to me. By Hot Toys. Sly Stallone, even worse. That's why I never bought it. Now this one I pre-ordered immediately as soon as it was up. Rudy, shout out to Rudy. He sent me the screenshot of it. I went to order on the website 30.com or 30hk.com. And they don't have a PayPal option, so you have to pay it immediately with the credit card, paying in full with the credit card. Obviously, I'm not doing that. So I ended up going on Sideshow, pre-ordered it immediately, and we just got to wait for it. So very exciting announcement. Again, it was kind of quiet, but 30 announced it. As you can see, he got the handcuffs, you get the dog tags, you get a cup of coffee, and you get the sleeping bag, you get the Rambo knife, you get the sheath. Very basic figure, right? Because remember, what's supposed to make this figure is the green jacket and the sleeping bag. That's it. That's what makes the figure, right? So that's all that matters. As long as that's accurate and that looks good, that's all you need. So very, very, very exciting. Who's not getting this and who is getting this? Let me know if you guys collect 30 Rambos, because I know not a lot of people do. Wait, I got it. Frosty the Spider-Man. This guy. Smile screen. Faz and Joe. Jimmy Olivo, welcome. I'm doing. He looks like poison. Yeah, that I love the suit. I'm telling you, the suit looks beautiful. The Pikachu fan, welcome.
Hello!
Happy Wednesday. Nice to see you guys. Welcome. You know what a face hugger does, right? It's hugging the entire body. This guy. I love 30 figure. I'm so stoked for it. Yeah, no, 30 is great. They're the best Rambo figures out right now. Actually, guys, I'm not going to show you guys the conversation. But when 30 announced this, I tagged Sly Stallone's shop and I said, you guys, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That's what I said. You guys know who saw the post? 30 and Sly Stallone shop. Sly Stallone shop messaged me back and said, hey, you're ripping us off. Oh my God. It was crazy, guys. But yeah, so I had a conversation with Sly Stallone shop. According to them, my feedback will be relayed to their people. So if you start seeing better product coming out of Sly Stallone shop, you're welcome. Okay? I'm not saying I'm just in designing pube curls, but I'm pretty close if they update their figures. Okay. How much was Fabs' figure? It's 205. 205. 205. Definitely getting this. Ash says pass because it's not Deadpool. Gerardo, welcome.
Hello!
Like 30 anime figures. Yeah, no, they make everything. 30 is incredible. They're involved in everything. Transformers, Rambo, Power Rangers, anime, everything. So 30 is not a shit company. 30 is not a crappy company. 30 is a very, very, very trustworthy company. Pass on the Rambo. This guy. I'm not getting it, but the price awesome. No, and that's another thing. Great prices, great bodies, seamless bodies. I don't know if they're silicone. I don't think they're silicone because they got those. It's like a suit that they put on top of their bodies. But great figures all around. Everything I owe from 30, I don't have a single complaint about any of it. You know, Cobra, how can you pass on this? It's incredible. You don't understand, Luch. If this figure is not found, it's not sold by William for 120, he doesn't collect. If you love the movie, how can you pass on this? Ain't jazzing, pass. Oh my God, this guy. Also, guys, so again, this thing looks beautiful. Like I said, I can't wait for this thing. I already ordered mine already. Also, guys, very quickly. So let's start with, before we continue with Hot Toys, I want to get into something real quickly that just came out. So this head sculpt came out. I didn't even notice this. So it looks like Tupi Studio. I thought it was Topo at first. I was like, oh, Topo made something. And then it said Tupi. I was like, oh, it looks like Poopy. So as you can see, guys, deposit $50. Total is $180 for this head sculpt. So it's got the Sith eyes. It's got, as you can see, it's rooted. The styling of the hair looks really nice. I think this looks very, very good. Again, the styling, not the head sculpt, the styling. I don't think the head sculpt looks great at all. I don't think it looks good at all. I think it's very soft. I don't think it looks like Hayden much really at all. But I can tell you the styling of the hair looks actually very, very decent. And the eyes, I think the OT Customs eyes look better than this. So I don't know who is going to be spending $180 on this thing. It's got wool, so the rooting is wool. Materials resin. So again, I don't know who's spending $180 on this. You could pretty much add another like $80 and get an entire figure. But who knows who is getting that thing. And last but not least, guys, the Nightmare. The Nightmare. Okay? So here is what we're dealing with for the second time. Okay? So it looks like the whole Japan thing is happening again, right? We are getting these, well, there's this grid, right, of releases that are going to be happening, like I said, again. So when we got that, the Anakin, right? The Sith apprentice Anakin, right? During those announcements in the Japan celebration, right? It looks like we're doing this again, coming from Japan. So as of right now, we got 3 announcements, right? We got the AVA Miles, we got Brown Suit, and we got Sub-Zero. So now, as you can see, a ton of merch. I can tell you the figure announcements are going to be the smaller boxes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 small boxes right now. Do I think these 10 boxes are going to be 10 figures? Absolutely not. Could they be 10 figures? Absolutely. Do I think so? No. How many do I think is happening? Well, we already got 3 in one shot. The moment we look at what happens after that announcement, okay? Because, for example, see, this is all part of the 25th anniversary, right, in Japan, right? So it's all part of that. So the announcement that was made was part of that, right? The announcement that was made regarding the 3 figures was part of that celebration, okay? So how many figures do I think we're going to get? I'm going to tell you again, we're going to get at least 5, okay? At least 5. If we just got 3 today, we're getting at least 5. We could get 6, right? But I'm telling you, we're going to get at least 5. Now. What is a potential item that could be announced with this celebration? Okay. What is a potential item, potential figure, potential set that could be made for this celebration? Is this beauty right here? Power Loader Ripley, Ellen Ripley Power Loader 2.0 diecast. Okay. Now, another thing I want to point out to you guys. When she was first shown years ago, because remember, they made one already. They made a 1.0, and then this was supposed to be the update, right? Remember the update? The original one had sculpted, short, little bubbly hair, right? This was supposed to be the update with doll hair, right? Not wool. It was supposed to be doll. Okay. So as you can see here it is on display. Here is a RoboCop. This is a RoboCop here. This is the spike coming out of his fist, right? There is a Predator head sculpt here. Okay. There is a Predator also here. So this is how long ago this is. Okay. So as you can see, I have a feeling, okay, because it is a big deal celebration, number one, because this is a piece that it is due any minute, number two, right? Why have they never put this into production after showing it years ago? Nobody knows. But they showed that it was coming at some point. So now, okay, now, like I showed you guys, that hair, this hair here is doll hair. If you remember, this here was the original one. Let me show you guys. Trying to get a close-up of the head. Here we go. So as you can see, it looks like sculpted hair. Sculpted hair all day long. As far as I can see, I don't own this figure. If I'm wrong, somebody please tell me in the chat. See, this was sculpted all day long. Look how crappy this looks. Look how crappy that is. Again, this was the original one compared to what the update was supposed to look like. So what I think could happen is, remember that the original, and this is another thing I wanted to point out. The original Ripley, I'm going to show you guys what the original Ripley was supposed to look like. As you can see here, the original Hot Toys Ripley, remember, this is the one they made. They made this with the cat, the flamethrower, and the case for the cat. Look at her hair. Her hair from day one was supposed to be doll hair. Same with the power loader from the remake power loader. Was supposed to be doll hair on both. What did they do? Gave us her with sculpted hair. So what are they going to do with her? If they were both supposed to be doll hair and they did this with sculpted hair, most likely this one, the 2.0, is going to get sculpted hair as well. So this is potentially one of the announcements that could happen within this week or however long, this celebration goes for. So this is, again, this has to be updated, an updated body, right? As you can see here, they're showing you seamless, which at that time, they already had seamless bodies. They were not the greatest, but they had seamless bodies. For example, let me see whose arms are exposed. Iron Man 3, Pepper Potts. Again, I don't know how much after this power loader she was made, but that's what I mean. These bodies were already a thing. Trying to think who else from back then. Yeah, that's one of the ones I have. Oh, Rey from Star Wars. But again, I don't know how long ago those figures were from. But those bodies we've had for years already. So this is nothing new. And as you can see, this one looks like it's a plastic body, not a not a silicone / rubber body. This looks like it's plastic. So look at the differences from years ago, what they were supposed to look like and what they ended up looking like. So that's what I mean. They are going to most likely, again, hopefully, that would be great, give us something like that. Why? if you guys have been paying attention, when they do some type of celebration, they usually give us something new, but most of the times, if not every single time, and the only reason I'm saying this is because I can't tell you every single celebration, but most likely, not most likely, usually, we've been getting what? New stuff and redone stuff, whether it's a 2.0, whether it's an updated something, whether it's, something new. But they always go back to something they've done in the past. That's the only reason why I'm bringing up Ripley. Because for this celebration, this is a huge possibility. So that's what's exciting about the celebration, right? It's not just it's a 10-year celebration. No, it's 25 year. That's a big deal celebration. So we could get a lot of stuff. I just placed my order for the Rambo figure from my dealer. Yes. You collect too much moves. You don't play enough with them. This guy. Joe will drive 6 hours. Oh my God, exactly. Oh my God. Someone is selling the Ripley Hot Toys figure just 2 hours away. I'm tempted, Bobby. Do it and send it to me. Just kidding. You're selfish. Let's see. Why is the arm so skinny? Because back then, that's what it was. The figures were tiny. That's what I'm saying. All these updates now for all these figures, it's a great, great thing. She was tiny. Tiny. Hot Toys, the original figure moves. I agree to under comparable Nike shoes. Neo from the first Matrix as well. It was one of the first 3 Hot Toys ever made, along with Tom Cruise, George Lucas. Yeah, that stuff they won't make. They'll never make another Tom Cruise, as far as I could tell you. George Lucas, good luck. We getting at least one classic, no doubt. Maybe some other time. No, I'm telling you. I am telling you. It's always mixed in that way, right? It's always going backwards for something they did already, whether it's a 2.0, whether it's a diecast, whether it's whatever. And then, again, at least lately, they've been adding new, brand new products that they've never made before. Guys, please hit the like when there's 20 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. So that's what I'm saying, guys. It's going to get funky. It's going to get crazy. There's going to be a lot of stuff. And the problem is, don't forget John Wick. Don't forget all the stuff RSVP today. Don't forget the stuff that's shipping, right? That you still got to pay for. So this is what becomes overwhelming. We just had this Japan, celebration literally a couple months ago. How many figures did we get out of that? Was it 5? So literally a couple months from now, don't forget what was happening in between also. All the announcements in between, all the releases in between that Japan celebration. Now we got another celebration with another most likely 5 to 6 figures. That's a problem. But again, more important, where is the king in art?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
That's what's important. That's what we need to worry about. Where is King in art right now? The best company is quiet right now. What's happening? Disgusting. Faster cross Christopher. That's a possibility as well. Completely forgot about that one. Absolutely a possibility. Remember, these are classics, and this is what they usually do. They go back for a classic, update it, and then, new stuff. So that's another possible. Absolutely. After after Flash, when he appeared in that movie, everybody, oh my God, we need it. It is very possible now. Very possible. Don't forget, InArt, I believe, said they were making one too. This is their perfect opportunity if they're going to make one. Fast. So you think more? Absolutely. What, you think it's just 3 and that's it? There's a celebration. There's a 25-year celebration of Hot Toys with 3 announcements all in one day. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. The fact, like I said, the fact that we're getting this again should tell you everything. You know, this is not going to be old merch. Absolutely not. Once they announce the first 3, once they post the first 3, right? So we're going to have, again, I'm assuming, right? We're going to have Sub-Zero, we're going to have AVA, and we're going to have Brown Suit, right? Then here's going to be most likely another one or something else. Then more merch. Then more merch. Then God knows what. You know what I mean? It can't be old figures. I can tell you that right now. It cannot. We are not getting 10 figures. I'm not saying we can never get 10 figures. That's not what I'm saying, because look where we're headed. We went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. So it's increasing as we go. So it is not unthinkable that one day we will get to a point where there will be 10 announcements in a week. You know? Too many days. Yo, it's crazy. It is painful. I told Bob earlier, I said, Bob, I can't afford 10 more figures right now. It messes with your brain, man. Didn't it just announce some Walking Dead figures? Yeah, they could keep those though. They could look great all they want. It'll never be good. That company sucks. You guys have seen it firsthand how much they suck. So that's what I'm telling you. I don't talk about that company. But when you got people trying to shove shit down your throat by lying, that's when I have to make an exception and come on here and destroy the lie. Yes, Jervin, they did. They look very nice. This is, guys, this is Joe. As you can see, he likes everything. Everything is nice. Everything is great. He doesn't know what's going on, okay? He says, I collect anything, but he loves everything, which is even worse. That means he has no standards. Disgusting. 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 Let me just make sure I don't have anything else for you guys, because I always forget. I always say, oh, man, I forgot to talk about this and this and this. So let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. Oh, no, I talked about it already. All right, guys. So like I said, make sure you RSVP for the brown suit. Make sure you RSVP for the AVA figure, $1,500 for the AVA, 3,000 for brown suit, 2,500 for Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is up for pre-order on Sideshow if you're ready. Also, guys, also before I forget, almost forgot. Jeremy Casa, shout out to Jeremy. He has the, as usual, right? He's got the 400 brown suits on order. So if you want one, go on his group, type in +1. I already did mine, right? Because I don't want to have to deal with any issues. But now seeing that it's 3,000, we'll see what happens. Also, huge shout out to Jeremy hooking me up with the merch, as you can see, Plastic Hero. So shout out to Jeremy for the hookup. Look at this, guys, nice little beanie, as you can see, really, really nice. Plastic Hero collectibles. I got it in the mail. Look at that. Beautiful. Keeps you warm, keeps your ears warm, and you get the little on top. Beautiful, right? So again, my friend, thank you so much for the beanie. I really appreciate it. If you guys want one, I believe you got to go in his group to get one, or message him directly. And he'll hook you up with one, because they're really nice. They're really, really nice. I don't know how much he's charging for them. They can't be that expensive, but really, really great. Really good quality. The logo, really, really nice. Really, really good quality overall. And I'm telling you guys that it's good quality for real, for real. If this was garbage, I would tell you guys this feels cheap. This feels like crap. This feels really, really nice. Really, really, really good. It is 100% acrylic, made in China, one size fits all. So again, huge shout out to Jeremy. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.